At what point did I know I was going to take music as a career? I like this. Welcome to the 6th edition of the 31 Days of Filming Myself. So somebody asked this question, when did I know I was going to take music as a career? Well, if you ask me, I would say music has always been part of me from the scratch. Remember I said it, I used to be a drummer and a guitarist. I played drums at events, I played guitar for several years. You get it? The difference now is that I grew up to be a music artist, the lead singer of a band. So for many years, I usually do this music thing on a freestyle level. I used to say it that way. I cruised with music. This is what I mean. I could be in a gathering. My friends, will be gathered at a place, and then all of a sudden, you just see us singing. Most times, I'm always the one starting this thing. I just start singing, and then these guys will just, they just start backing me up like that. I remember my friends told me, some of them told me recently that I didn't appreciate them well enough because they were my first backup. In truth, they were. Because they just somehow managed to, flow along with me. Whenever we gathered somewhere, just start singing, and then they were backing up, and then we were just making beats with our mouth, with objects, things like that. So I liked doing these things. And most times I feel like, I'm entertained because if you look at it, people tend to pay attention to what we were doing playfully, and then they liked it. They just feel entertained that way, and they just see, before you know it, people are actually, vibing along with you. Take note, we were not even using major instruments. We could just be using maybe sticks, objects, it could be just something. And then we were creating music, and then people were liking it. So then I used to like to sing. I like it like, you could just be like, you could just be an entertainer. You could just be there to entertain people at events and all of those things. So I would have started all of these things way back, way back. But then, due to academics, because then I was more focused on, reading book. No, besides, I must read the book safe. But then I just, academics was something that disturbed me for several time, like for several years. I was basically focused on my studies. Thank God I finished well anyway. So music has always been part of me. And then with time, and when God says it is time, it is time. That is it. So we just started Neo Music Band. And to tell you, Neo Music Band didn't even start recently. Like, I've mentioned the name from, I can't, like, maybe 10 years ago, 9 years, I can't remember. But then I just feel like the name is just actually, making much sense now. Glory to God. So that is just me. I like music. I like to do music. I'm a music artist. I represent Neo Music Band. I'm a member too. Member. So catch up with you guys tomorrow for day 7. Bye.